Hello everyone, I'm Red Herring and I'm here to distract you. Welcome back to my Football Manager 2023 save, non-league to top league. We are on episode 2, just about to start the season off. And as you can see, we are at the first game of the season away to Ebbsfleet. Quickly just run through the transfers that have happened. As you can see, anyone after Harvey Greenslade is me. So we've signed a couple of players here, all on free, and we've actually let everyone below this guy go. Spencer Hamilton was a bit of a one I wasn't sure on, but we've let him go to bring these guys on. So we are slightly over our budget, which I'm not happy with, but I've got a few other players I am trying to get rid of. As you can see here, we've got a few players down the bottom here that we're trying to get rid of. Everyone we've brought in should hopefully be good potential and hopefully adding to the team, especially Kevin Joshua, 6'6", left-footed centre-back. His stamina's a little bit lower than I was expecting it to be, but other than that, he's not bad, and the only thing I don't quite like is his composure, but his determination's good. Very tall, very good, powerful centre-back we have brought in. Let's go back to the signings. We brought in a young... I originally thought he was left-footed. I don't know why I didn't see he wasn't. Quickish winger with good potential for the left-hand side. Again, this guy was just very quick. I thought his stats in the position he's going to play look very good. Overall, though, I should have really looked at his teamwork, and it wasn't the greatest, but again, good potential. Again, this guy I looked at for potential, and he can play either side. He's not either footed, but he can play either side and is quick again. And I know pace does do a lot in here. Again, another winger, quickness, only paying him £20 a week. So that's allowed us to get rid of some of the other players to bring our wage budget down. Again, reasonably quick, left-footed. Again, I thought he was, but he's not. But he can play on the left side if needed. Again, his stamina did get away from me there a little bit. And then we just brought this guy in because he was, again, £20 a week. A bit more in the middle of the park. If not, he can play centre-back pretty well as well. Which we will probably need, to be honest with you. Back to the squad. So the first team, we'll look at what we've been doing. So we did start off with the 4-3-3. Then I went back to my formation I like to use last season, and I do like 3 at the back. And then as soon as we lost this game against Lewis, we thought we're changed back to the 4-3-3, which proved right. We were just playing bitter now, and then we did just lose 3-1. So I am still not sure about which formation to play against Ebbsfleet. Bringing in wingers, you would have thought we are going to stick with the 4-3-3 for now. Jordan is making his way back. We have got very good players, I think, in this team. Still young, these two in the middle park. Pablo's going to play up here. And because we're going to make room for Joshua then in the back 4 for us. So let's get into the game and go from there. So straight into the game. So let's play very defensive. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it unbalanced. So we're sticking with this here. Harvey has been playing really well, as you can see. 11 goals in 10 appearances in the friendlies. So let's go into the game. Who hasn't got a squad number? You haven't. You are technically a right back. So you will get the number 24. Yep, done. So teams are warming up. Yeah, go out and cause an upset. Okay, motivated Luke. So they're playing a very similar formation to us, but they are favourites for the league by quite a distance. And then there's us lining up. So we'll skip all this and get into the game. So as you can see, I have the stats in the middle. I like to see where the league table is, currently what's going on, their formation, our formation. So it looks like they're playing very similar to us. And the first highlight goes to them, but we've won the ball. We just can't win that second ball very well. Hopefully we can stop them getting any crosses in or scoring. No, looks like it's going to be 1-0. And that was a bit poor defensively, which is a shame. So 1-0 down. Absolutely have scored. And this is crossed over from their left back. I think that's Martin into their striker, Paulon, with his first goal of the season. Just played on. Didn't step up. That's right, we'll shout some encouragement out. Try and get the boys going again. See where we go from here. They're playing 2 box-to-box midfielders. Good tackle there. Right, just run with it, run with it, run with it. Play him through, play him through, play him through. Play it in! Right, now he does. Cross. Oh, wow. That was a poor cross, but a quality finish afterwards. Great counter-attack there from us. Fast made into Mahu. Should have done a better crossover, but it doesn't matter anyway. With that sort of finish, he can do that again if he likes. So it looks like Luke's struggling in the middle at the moment. Trossard with a clearance. No one quite there. Can our winger get over it? He does. We do seem a bit out of position. Con keeps that yours easy. Right, do what you did in the friendlies. Hoof it long to... That's it. And then Greenslade usually gets onto the end of him like he has now. And he buries it. And he does. Harvey makes us go 2-1 up against Ebbsfleet here. Away from home. These two have been doing that all pre-season. Proper non-league goal there. Hoof from the goalkeeper up to the striker. And that is good for us. Oh, we're on the attack again now. Broken up by Ebbsfleet there. Centre back hoofs it up to their striker. Oh, and is that... He's rounded us. Good save there from Will in goal. Will Henry in goal. Good save there. Right, let's get rid of this. Back post. Headed away from Martinez. And they're building on the pressure again. Ebbsfleet whipped in. Free kick. What was that? I thought that was a push by our player, but okay, I'll take it if it was a push by their player on us. Russ is not having a very good game in the middle, and he's on a yellow card, and he's playing at a 6.3. I might take him off now. Send bring on Joe, which they will. I actually might swap Tom over for that and put Joe on. Joe's played quite well in the friendlies as well. We'll do that. Let's go into the dressing room. Please, so far. Keep working hard. Yep, good. Motivates all of them. And we're into the second half. Back onto the stats here. So they are probably more deserving of it, but we're take this at the moment. But Ebbsfleet with the ball again on the attack. Playing it forward. Simple for Simpson, but he's messed up there. Needs to win that ball back now. Come on, Simpson, make up for your mistake. Oh, no. And they're going to be on the attack. Long Ranger, no, we're pushing them back. Good. Back to their defence. Hoofed over the top. Goal. Oh, yeah. It's a bit annoying that Simpson made that mistake. He hasn't really made any mistakes like that in pre-season. And again, nice. Why I got 2 centre backs. Neither of them are marking. Neither are marking him. Why? Why are they not marking him? And he's onside again. It's too simple. Alright. Drawing though. Still not a bad result. A draw. Joe whips one. Oh, saved by their keeper. Nice shot from Joe there. Alright, corner. Santos to take it. Whips it in. Finds no one. Jones collects it. Hoofs it back over. Oh. Tizard nearly got on the end of that. Here we go. Their hoof. No, we've got this. Surely, Martinez, you've got that. It's simple. That's it. To Joshua. Lobs it over. That was poor. That's fine. This time, that's it. Sensible. Good ball over. Could he find? No. But it's going to go land up to Santos at the back post. Whips it over. Greenslade. Bang. Onside. Second goal already of the season. What are we on? We are about on the 60th minute. Santos here cuts back onto his right foot, whips it over the top of the defender into Greenslade's head to bury it, to make it. Oh, he's just on as well. Make it 3-2 to Chippenham Town. Oh, he's going to score again, isn't he? He's going to get a hat-trick. No, good defending there. Bit slow off the mark. Might be Joshua's issue, but hoofed up. No, win the second ball. No, who's that? Tom, that is. It's not doing anything. Tanner. Oh, Craig Tanner. Nice finish. Disappointing that we've conceded 3, though. Maybe perhaps should have gone to a bit more of a defensive. But poor there from the fullback. From Jones. It says Jones is having a goodish game now. Right, coming up to the 70th minute. Let's have a look at some changes because of fitness here's yet. Simpsons again. Yeah, not having a good. Oh, Craig has had an awful game out on that. But the thing is, Jordan's left-footed, so let's swap those 2 round. I think there's only 3 subs, so I guess we need to take off Joshua, really, don't we? And King can play centre-back, I think. No, he can't. Can he? I'm going to pause that a minute. Go into the tactics screen. No, he's only 5'9". Why is King on the bench and not the other guy I was thinking of? Alright. Matty Jones. He's only 5'9" as well, but he's got a better jumping reach than King. Yeah, so maybe Will King will go on the left. Jones in the middle. So he can play a bit better on that side. Jordan comes on. Yeah, I have to go with those changes. Hopefully we can hold out for either the draw or maybe nick another winner. High scoring game though for the first game of the season. King of the ball. Whips over. Oh, Slade. Oh, why was he tapping that? He should have blasted it. Harvey, you should have blasted that to get your hat trick, mate. No, they're going to score, aren't they? Yep. Oh, that is annoying. Why? Why? One, why is my fullback challenging for that header? Why is Jones not trying to make that header? Who's got better jumping reach? Why was Jones not trying to get that header? Frustrating, and they're going to score again, aren't they, to make it look silly? No, we're going to give away a penalty to make it look worse than it was. Ah, that is annoying. Oh, he should have saved that. Should have saved that. Wow, that is a bad result, I would have said. At 3-3, I think we probably did deserve something out of it. But then to go fight, yeah, look at the match results now. Surely we deserve something out of this. We ain't gonna score. Maybe make it maybe not look so silly. Nope, not even can't even get that. Santos with it, whips it over. Nope, too far. No, we're not winning the second ball. And now this guy's just gonna run away. And this is what I mean by pace. And Tom brings him down. Don't be a red. It's a yellow. That's fine then. And I think that's it. Didn't expect us to win, but I did not expect us to concede 5 goals. That is bad. Defensively, that is awful. And I don't know why we've played so badly defensively. Overall, I think draw maybe was a fair result. Their goalkeeper played at 6.5. I know our defence didn't play well, but their goalkeeper playing at 6.5, surely we should have got a bit more out of that. This guy was just ridiculous. It's just his pace. Anyway, what a bad start to the season. So that is now I'm thinking about playing that 3 at the back. But we'll try it for a couple of games and see what happens. We will bring back for the next game. So at the moment we are not bottom of the table, which is fine, but I'm still not happy that we conceded 5 goals. Right, the next game is at home against Chelmsford. So I will bring you back for the game at home against Chelmsford, and hopefully we can get some points on the board. At the moment, see, look, how did we go from not only conceding 5 goals all the way up to there, and then we've conceded 5 goals in one game. So the whole pre-season we only conceded 10 goals, and in one game we concede 5. Okay, then maybe not like at the top end of absolute skill, but still. Let's come back for the Chelmsford game. I will see you back at the beginning of that game. Welcome back. We have our second game of the episode at home against Chelmsford. Hopefully we can get a victory today. I think we have a couple of other players, just because they were quite low wages, looked really good prospects. We got Sam Allardyce, oddly enough. Ryan McLean, good even-footed player, so I could train him to be on the right. Actually, he's not very good at crossing. Well, he will be a good centre mid or central defender. Jack come in very cheap. Looks like a very good prospect. Left centre back, tall, reasonably quick. Just needs a bit of improvement, but he could be one for the future. Again, only £20 a week. Young Brad Binns. Most of these youngsters have struggled with their stamina, but they look good overall. And then another good centre back I brought in, because I'm thinking I'm edging back towards our 3 at the back formation. So this is the other formation that we've been playing and doing well. Because I conceded 5 goals, I'm going to give it a go at home. With this one, we do play slightly shorter passing and slightly higher tempo. But other than that, it's most of what we do when we play our wing play. So let's get into the game. It's recommended these changes, but I'm not going to go with that for the minute. I'm going to go with what I think I want to play. Even with Jordan up front. So he says he should be monitored, but he said he was fully fit for the game earlier. That's why I put him in. Oh well, let's give it a go. See what happens at home. Some players that are starting. So he's the left centre back. So we'll give him the number 27, and we'll give you the number 38. There we go. I think that was right. Right, straight into kick-off after our meeting here. So again, we're playing the 5 at the back, 3 at the back, 5 in total. Still on a balanced mentality. I find that's a bit better than a positive in some of my test runs as well. Wow, we've already had 3 shots, 3 on target, but not scored yet. Alright. We're in the blue in our home kit, so Young has it, plays it back to Walton. Walton hoofs it forward to Greenslade. Greenslade's in. Can he finish it? Oh, saved by their keeper. And their defence clears. Can we get on the ball? We can straight away. Winning it back. Alright. Young has a strike at goal. Still completely on top. Ah, no. Greenslade's injured. That could be a bit of a trouble there. So, see how bad his injury is. He's not going to come back on, but it looks like he's really injured. So Simpson has it. He's running forward with the ball, looking for a run from now on. He's just on a winding run, stops, plays it back to Martinez. Martinez out to Simpson again. Simpson with the ball. Simpson back into Martinez to Russ. Through to Young. Young to finish. Bang. Ah, he's offside. Thought he was just on, but he is offside. So is that a permanent injury for a Greenslade? Should we just have a look what it says he has? So potential knee injury. Who have we got on the bench? We have got Craig that could come on. Let's leave it. Craig had a bad game. Let's see if he can run it off or something. But we're completely dominant in this game so far. So some amount of encouragement. See if we can get that goal. Absolute dominance here. Their keeper is having a worldie, and this is what happened in last year's FM when I played it. My team would play so well, and their goalkeepers would always have an amazing game. Right. Go to the dressing room. Right. Happy with the amount of shots so far. Let's go out, shout some encouragement for the first half. See if we can find that goal. If not, we may have to change to a positive mentality. I can see we're just going to get absolutely FM'd though. I can feel it. Good defending there. Alright. Hoofs it. Greenslade's not got the legs now. He's saying he's still alright though. Come on. Press him down. Good header. Through to Young. Gone. Ah, just couldn't get it through. Hill gets it. Finds Young. Young through to Joe. Joe, go on, finish it, Joe. Yes. Yes. 1-0. Well deserved. 1-0 there to Chippenham Town at home against Chelmsford. Bang. In it goes. Nice goal there from Joe. Good run. Completely on top. Completely on top. Right, we'll have a little stop there. Go to the tactics. It's going to take Greenslade off, but what can he play up front? Can he play as the pressing forward? It says he can, but I don't. These two aren't that great for a pressing forward. And nor these, to be truthfully honest with you. But we can play him as a pressing forward. He can't play as a deep line forward. No, we're playing him as a pressing forward. So we will bring him on. And we'll change that to a pressing forward on attack. Will is knackered. we got centre backs on the bench? We do. Here's the tactic. We bring 6 foot on. 6'2". We're bringing Will on for Will. And my final change will be Santos can't play deep, can he now? But Joe can, can't he? Can Joe drop? Yeah, I guess we could drop Joe back to there. Like this. Tom can go over to there. And then Luke can come off for Santos. I reckon to bring on Golding. Really? Okay, I don't think so. So we'll do that. We'll confirm the changes. 1-0 up. Completely dominance. I can't see why we won't win this and finish this game off. Long throw. I don't like long throws. Why have we got long throws on? We shouldn't be having long throws on. Because if they score now, we're so annoyed. Where did he come from? Why is no one marking it? Don't you dare. Oh, wow. If they had got that, I would have been so annoyed. Keeps. Good. Good hands there, Will. For Young. Good ball. Young's got it. Go on, Young. Score. Yes. 2-0. Excellent. Pretty sure that's got it in the bag now. I finally might have found a 5 at the back. 3 at the back with 2 wing backs. Formation that's working for me. All my tests that I played in the beta, I just couldn't find one that worked. This one seems to be working. I know it's only Chelmsford, but everyone's played well. Even the substitutes coming on have had a decent game, haven't they? So very, very happy with that result. 2-0 win at home with Joe and Jordan scoring. Especially with our keeper having a really good game. And an excellent win there for us. So, good win, boys. First home game of the season. Got a win. We've made up that goal difference. And we are just behind Ebbsfleet. Ebbsfleet lost. Wow, who did they lose to? Weymouth. Wow. How are Bath doing? We're doing better than Bath. That's all we need to keep doing. Alright, that is a good result there. So far we are 2 games into the season. A loss away and a 2-0 win at home. We will play a few more games now just to get through, maybe nail down which formation we play. At the moment I'm favouring the 5 at the back. Perhaps we will come back for the Dartford and Braintree games. I think those 2 are near the top at the moment, aren't they? Braintree around us, but Dartford are top. So that will be a nice test again for us. So let's come back for the Dartford and Braintree game for the next episode. But that is it for tonight. So again, everyone, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon.